Hi guys, welcome back to my channel for part 2 of setting up my planners. So in part 1, I walked you through setting up my entire work section of my planner, and now we're going to flip the covers around and set up the regular section. So this is how thick it is right now. It's about halfway full. So I have 2 sections in the main section of my planner, and on the cover I just have a Teresa Collins window cling sticker, and then I have a pocket page sticker as well, and then I have another cover back here that acts as my divider. So this first section is going to be mostly like goals and things that are going to be in my planner probably for the entire year, and then the next section is going to house my actual planner and social media stuff. And then you flip the covers and it does the transformer planner setup to my work planner. So when I'm working, I can have this cover be the front and have all of my work stuff at the front of my planner. And then when I'm not, I can flip it back to my regular main planner. And I absolutely love this because I love having just one planner, and I would love to get away with just having everything all in one, but there's just something about seeing my work stuff while I'm not working that just drives me crazy. I like to keep it separate, so this gives me the best of both worlds. So I'm going to walk you through setting up the main section, or like planning just my everyday life. So we're going to start in this second section, and I'm going to grab the planner printables that I'm going to use. And I'm going to be using, for the planner portion, printables from my Etsy shop. So I have a variety of layouts in here. So I have a monthly dated pack available, and then I also have different styles for weeklies. And so this is the lined vertical, and I'm super excited for just how neutral this is, and I've never used a lined vertical before, so I'm kind of excited to give that a try. And then it goes into a horizontal layout that I made, so I have a Monday through Friday on one side, and then the weekend, and then just a big note section for the week. And I also have in here the quadrant style full week, and I have these layouts all mixed up for the work week as well, and I also have those available in my shop. So all of these layouts are available individually as packs, but I rotated mine just so that I can use different layouts in my plan with me, so you can kind of see how I style a vertical, horizontal, and the quadrant throughout the month. And it'll also just be a great way, because I get bored very easily with planning if it's the exact same style just over and over and over again, even if it's something that works really well for me. So having these different layouts sprinkled throughout the month, I think, is really going to help me just kind of plan differently every week and give me a little bit of a challenge to decorate. So I'm just going to punch all of these, and I'm going to pop these in my planner. So I have January in there. So after my calendar section, I'm going to go ahead and add this divider that I just used the label maker from Dymo, and I just wrote my Instagram name on this clear plastic tape. So I placed that on the divider tab. So this will be the divider between my planner and my social media section. So I have my to-dos that I can write in here, and I don't really want to full on have like a whole social media planner. I don't plan on having my content on the monthly, but I do plan to write down my tasks on my regular weekly pages. And I also want a place just to kind of plan my videos ahead, but also somewhat keep it a surprise for all of you. So I came up with this layout. So it is a month on one page where you have the dashboard on the left page to write anything for the month, and then you have the entire lined month on one page. So this is where I plan to write out like the videos that I'm going to post, if there's going to be a blog post, and then the left page is just going to be any tasks that I need to do based on social media for the month, or ideas that I have. So I'm going to punch all of these in here so I have the whole year in my planner. And the reason I want to have the whole year is sometimes throughout the year you learn of those really fun holidays like National Pizza Day, National Coffee Day, stuff like that. And I want to have a place to write that down, or if I come across a sticker that would work out well that I want to remember to use for a layout for a specific month, I want to be able to make a note of that so that I can remember. So I think I'm going to really enjoy having the entire month for social media in here so I can plan out my videos, hopefully a little bit better than I have in years past. So going back to the very front of this section, I am now going to grab this divider that was the November divider of a Wild Styled planner for last year. So what I did was just cover the month on the tab with a colorful box and then used a note page to cover the monthly layout. And I'll probably do something at the top to cover November, but for now it doesn't bother me a whole lot, so I'm just going to leave it. And then I'm trying something again. I tried using an hourly layout in December because I watched The Organized Money and fell in love with the way that she plans and kind of time blocks her day. And I figured December, with the holidays and everything going on, it just wasn't a good month for me to really give it a good try to see if it's something that's going to work. So I'm really excited to do this and block out times for when I'm working and then also when I'm going to be filming or editing. I really want to get on a schedule for all of that, and I'm hoping this will kind of help me out. So I'm really going to give it a good test run in January, since just the way December was with the holidays, it was kind of hard to plan and really try to see if this was going to work. So I'm really excited to give this a try. And I'm not really going to really detailed hourly plan. This is going to just more be like time blocking my day and setting aside times for certain tasks instead of just spending hours after work scrolling my phone on social media. Next up, I have a second divider here that I'm just going to pop in my planner, and this is just going to be a for fun section. I love having just fun little things in my planner, and I'm trying to decide if I want to have this divider here or after the actual planner section, and I don't know, I might just keep it up here. But I kind of want to try it just to see what it would look like. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that back here instead. And I think I like this a little bit better because then I have my hourly time block schedule and my regular planner up in this first section. So I think I'm going to leave this divider right here for now. And the best part about using a disc planner is I can change this whenever I want, which is super nice. I love rearranging my planners every couple months. Keeps things fresh, fun, new. So I think I'm going to start with this for now. And then I just have some fun things that I'm going to add in here. So I have a pocket page and just some fun things, but first I'm going to add this. So this is a picture of Michigan that my grandma drew with all of the different counties, and then on the back I have a poem from my other grandma, and I just really like this. It makes me happy whenever I see it, so I'm going to pop that in my planner. And then next up, after I finished with the Happy Planner Squad, I got some notes from Stephanie and Hannah. So I have those in here that I really like to just read when I am just running kind of low on creativity or ideas or just questioning things. I really like to read through those, and it leads into my social media planner. So I figured that was a great spot to just keep those fun little notes. And then I have this little cart from the Miss Maker line from a couple years ago, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that in here just because it's pink, it's cute. I actually have a pink planner cart, so I love that it matches what I have. So now before this gets too full, I'm going to actually flip to my front section. So I'm going to pop in this page, which I need to swap out for my winter photos for the season. And then I have this divider that I just glued a piece of note paper to the back of. It was from the Goals Guided Journal. And then I have a little create piece of paper that I can pop in here. And then this goals and bucket list from the, I think it was a Wild Styled accessory pack. And I really love this page, so I'm going to pop that in here along with this little create page. I love how bright and fun it is. And then next up, I'm going to go ahead and add this little book tracker that I made, which if you missed that video during Planmas, I will have that linked on the screen. And I'm also going to add this one right here in the front. And I love these little things that you can just pop in your planner. They add such bright, fun colors, and I want to try to use more of these throughout the year in my planner. Next up, I have this Hello paper that I believe I got at Hobby Lobby in the scrapbook section. I've had it for years and just have never used it, so I think I'm going to use it this year as just like a cover page, but I think it's a little bit too busy to have behind the photo page, so I think I'm going to punch this and use it in a different section of my planner. And then I am going to, I think, just pop this in here because I have a blank page for the first page of my hourly section. So just to kind of cover that up, I'm going to go ahead and pop that right in there. And then I have my year at a glance pages that I like to use with my word for the year. So my word for 2021 is learn. And I love this all the things sticker. I'll probably write like a quote or something on that. And then what I like to do is take my word and pick something small to work on every single month. And I had filmed this in December for a Planmas video, which I will also have linked on the screen. But I actually redid it because I decided I wanted to decorate it a little bit differently than I did in that video. So this is what I came up with, and then each month I will write down a little thing that I want to learn for the month, and then I'll probably add some more stickers at the bottom. And these can be anything. They can just be like if I want to learn like a new video software. I've had a Cricut for a couple years now, and I've just kind of been too afraid to actually learn how to use it. So one of my things for this year will be 1 month I want to learn how to actually use my Cricut. And I love picking words for the year that actually give me something to do, and doing it this way allows me to kind of come back to it every month. And then I just have my pocket page of icon stickers that I will pop back here so that I always have these available as I'm planning. And then I have some more stuff that I want to add. I have this noteworthy dates sheet that I'm trying out, and I haven't quite figured out exactly how I'm going to use this page yet, but I am going to go ahead and probably pop that in this section maybe, but I might put it in with the first section just because I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use it, but it's going to be a paper that is probably in here for the year. So I think I'm going to set that aside for now, and I've actually decided to go ahead and punch February and March, and I just did the exact same thing. I just rotated my layout so that I can have a different layout to decorate every week to share with you all how I plan in different styles. So I'm going to go ahead and pop those 2 months in here. So I have the first 3 months, and I think it's a good idea to have the first quarter of the year, and then once it gets closer I'll swap it out for the next quarter. And this is getting pretty thick already, but I still have some things that I want to add in here. So I think I am going to add this noteworthy dates to the front section just because it kind of fits the theme of stuff that's going to be in my planner for long term. And then what I'm going to add is this divider that I just made out of acetate paper that I found at Michael's. And I just went ahead and trimmed this down to fit the classic and punched it with my hole punch. And I'm going to place this in the weekly so that I can easily find my place. And I love that I can see through it, so no matter what I'm doing, I can see both sides of the paper. And then I have this little magnet that I found, so I'm going to go ahead and use this magnet bookmark and kind of clasp these two papers together just because that front page is really just covering the blank page. So then I can also easily find that page as well with that little bookmark. And then going to my social media section, I have a couple things that I do want to add in here. So I have this little pocket page protector, and it has 4 slots in it. And what I think I want to do is just find some inspirational photos that are social media related on Pinterest that I like, and fill that with just things that I want to do for the year. And then next up, I have a bookmark that I'm going to pop in here so I can easily find the month that we're on. And then I have this little page that I made that I just stuck stickers to that I'm going to go ahead and just pop in the front of my planner so that I can grab these whenever I am planning. And I love having these in my planner so then I don't necessarily have to have the entire sticker book with me. I can just grab these frequently used fun stickers and pop those in my week no matter where I am. So then I'm going to add some note pages now to my social media section. So I have my half sheet book that I made that I keep my half sheet pages in. So I'm going to grab this big ideas one and just pop that in the front just so I can jot down ideas. And I love layering different paper sizes. So I love using half sheets mini paper with the classic paper because I just like the layered variation of sizes. I think it just makes it so much more fun. And then because my planner this year, because I'm using my own, I did not make a currently section for each month. So instead, I'm just going to use this happy list paper and I'm just going to make a simple list of things that make me happy every single month. I think it would just be a nice and fun thing to do. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that right in the beginning of my monthly. And then I can write January up here in this little banner section and then fill this out as the month goes on with things that are more related to the month. And then I grabbed a couple sheets of this checklist paper that I'm just going to use for content ideas. So anytime I think of something or if somebody sends me a video idea, I will go ahead and write it down here. And then inside my monthly, I have this master tasks list that I made months ago for my work planner, and then I just never used it. I did something else, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that in there. So as you can see, my planner is really thick and full, but I love it that way. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit this folder in here, but I think I might try down the road. I'm going to use it as is right now. I really do love having a folder in here, so I'll probably add that in here somehow later. So I just have my opening page that I do a seasonal inspiration page, and then I just have the coffee photos on the back. And then it goes into my year to glance with my word for the year, where I can write down my things that I'm going to learn each month. And then it goes into my goals section where I have these noteworthy dates page. And then I actually think I'm going to move this in front of the goals just because I think I'm going to use this more for just anything instead of just related to goals. So then in my goals section, I truly just have goal type papers. So I have this create thing for decoration, and then I'm going to use sticky notes to use on this page so that I can keep using it year after year. And then I just have my sticker page and then my next cover that is my divider between this section and my planner. So I plan to put some stickers in this pocket folder. And I love this setup right here. It's so bright, it's fun, it has leopard print too, and it just makes me so happy when I open to this page. And this first section is right straight into my hourly time blocking layout. So this is a layout that I am trying out. I'm not sure if it's going to stay with my planner system for this year. So we're going to give it a try for the next month of January and see if it's something that I will continue. Then we have my happy list, and then we go into January. So I have my monthly, and then I just have my weeklies behind it. And then we go into February. And then we also have March, and then we have this next divider, which is just my fun section that makes me happy. So I have this planner cart, this page from both of my grandmas, and then I just have the notes section back here. And then we go into my social media section for Instagram, YouTube, and my blog. So I have this little page that I'm going to make almost like a social media goal inspiration page. And then I have some note paper for any ideas that I come up with, video ideas, blog ideas, printable ideas. I'm going to store all of those on this checklist paper right here. So I'm going to keep this in here throughout the year, and then I'll take it out and add more as needed. And then it goes into where I'm going to plan my content. So this is the month-on-one page with the dashboard layout. And then I have a notes page for more tasks if I need it. And then this is where I plan to write down what I'm posting for videos, my blog, or if I'm going to have printables go live. I can plan this all here, and I just have the entire 2021 calendar year in here. And I really love this because I already have found like a sticker that I want to use for coffee day. So in September, I can go ahead and just make a note to myself so I can remember. And then you flip the covers and it goes straight into my work section. So that is pretty much how I set this planner up. I'm so excited with how the layout turned out. But here we are a couple hours later. It is driving me crazy that I don't have monthly tabs for my regular section. So I have a planner that I just have dividers that I'm going to go ahead and cover with this note paper. So I did January and February already, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do it for March. And I also have this morning mindset page from Cloth and Paper that I'm going to go ahead and add in here as well. So I'm going to pop this out and I'm going to use my double-sided tape, and I'm just going to tape down on the corners of where this paper is going to stick. And then this will just be like a monthly dashboard, and I don't really plan to write on this. I plan to just use sticky notes and stuff because I do want to be able to reuse these dividers if I need to. And then I'm just going to stick this right within the boxes, and I just used the lined note paper from the Happy Planner and measured the boxes and then trimmed it down so that it would fit. So now I just have this notes dashboard page, which is perfect for easily finding my months, and I love this so much. I was really missing that. And then I'm going to add this morning mindset dashboard, and I love the questions on here, and I think it's just going to be something really fun to have in my planner. So I think I'm going to add it in somewhere up here, probably in the weekly for my hourly, just because this is where I'm going to actually start my day. So I think it would be really nice to see that every single day when I open this section of my planner. And then I want to add a tab so that this is easy to find. So I'm going to use these yellow page flags, and I'm going to place one on the back. And then I think I want to layer this with a sticker. So I'm going to reline this up down here, and then I'm going to use this teacher sticker book. And in here are just like simple weather icons that aren't colors. So I'm going to grab this sun and go ahead and place that right on the top. So I'm going to place it so that the sun is halfway up over the paper. So I think I'm not quite sure that I like how that turned out. So I'm actually going to flip this around and do a second one and just do these in 2 layers because it will also make the page flag a little bit stronger. So I'm just going to flip the page flag around so that the sticky portion is on the other side. And then I'm going to go ahead and just layer another one of these sun stickers right over each other so that they are in the exact same spot, but they're on both sides. So I really like the look of that more. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that in there now. So I have my page flag marking my morning mindset, and it's also another way to easily find this hourly layout. And then adding in these dashboards, I love it so much. I can easily find January, February, and March now. So I think that was the perfect addition because I was really struggling without the monthly dividers. So that is my planner setup for the beginning of 2021. I really hope you enjoyed watching me set up both of those sections. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. And I will talk to you all in my next one. Bye guys!